Good Sunday afternoon, folks. I hope you've all had a great weekend. You're getting to spend some time with family and friends today, and just get out there and enjoy life. So today I'm going to come in with another knife video. This one's a little special to me, because today we're going to look at the Rough Ryder coal miner work knife. Okay. And I say it's a little special to me because I grew up in a coal mining town, and I had a lot of family, a lot of ancestry involved with the mines, and the mines were, well, I mean, the town was founded on the coal mines. And back in the day, we had some big disasters, a lot of life lost, kind of disasters that made international news before there was international news. You know, before everybody had cable TV and there was cable news channels, before your CNNs and your Foxes, before the internet, because nowadays, you know, Timmy falls down a well in California, and people in Istanbul know within 10 minutes that Timmy fell down a well. Well, a few decades ago, Timmy fell down that well in California, and probably most of California didn't hear about Timmy falling down that well. But nowadays, news goes everywhere within an instant. Well, back then, when we had these mine disasters, it was well before, you know, international media of that nature. But these disasters made international news. So one of the things the community is well known for. So, and like I said, I have family members, you know, that worked in the mines, and it was a hard life. So when I was looking for something in the lines of a sod buster. Now the K sod busters are not easy to come by in my area. There are no local retailers. And a lot of the Canadian online shops that do carry them are always sold out. And for the price on a case, that's just something I'm not real comfortable ordering from the States. By the time you pay the price for the knife, the exchange, the taxes, the shipping costs, the duty at the border, all that kind of stuff, it gets a bit expensive. And, you know, with what I've been seeing lately, case quality can be a little hit or miss. And so I don't want to invest that kind of money on something that I can't hold in my hands first. But with Rough Ryder, they're far more inexpensive, and for the most part, their quality is pretty good. Some of the earlier stuff, maybe not so much, but the recent stuff coming out, I guess anything. Some people say anything around the Rough Ryder Reserve series and post that, there's been a big step up in the quality, and I've certainly seen that. So I ordered this one, and I got this from Chicago Knife Works, and it was, you know, I can't remember the price off the top of my head, but it was probably under 20 bucks. So we'll get it out of the box here. So here we have it. And I teased this knife in a video, like a short, or no, an unboxing, sorry, a little bit ago. Oh, I did do a short on it too. So some of you may have seen this before. And specifics, it's stainless steel. I'm going to say that's a plastic handle, brass pins, um, brass liners. Not an elaborate knife. Has the old style liner lock. Um, overall, excuse me, overall measurement comes in at, probably about 4 2/3 inches, just a little better than 4.5. You have the Rough Ryder shield right here. Some call that the bow tie shield, some call it the propeller shield. It is the Rough Ryder with the Y in the rider. Fit and finish, I got to say I was a little bit disappointed. Your blade alignment is very, very much to the show side. Your pins, some of them are recessed well. That one's a little bit proud. This one is very proud. I'm sure you can actually see the pin sticking out there. So it's not sharp, but it's quite proud. You've got a pretty good gap right there along the side between the spring and the brass liner. And if I can get it to show, you have quite a good crack right there by that pin, and it does go across to the next one. It's a little harder to see that, but it's a pretty good crack. The blade is your standard sodbuster style blade, a little bit of a drop point to it. You've got the coal miner etching right here, your Rough Ryder tank stamp, your model number here, which isn't showing up very well, and your 440 sharp stainless steel. And your model number, because I did forget, is RR760. Your blade length is 1, 2, 3, probably 3 3/4 inches, so this will not be legal in a lot of places. And it is a locking blade, so again, won't be legal in a lot of places. There's no blade play or anything like that. You've got your older style liner lock. No half stop, but it's a locking blade, so not a big deal. Pull is moderate to high. Good snap on the opening. There is, I've cleaned this knife out, but there is a drag right here. And I'm going to guess that is where it is dragging against the liner lock, because you can see some scratching there. Light snap on the close. Now, one thing I found to be careful of is that liner lock does not always snap solidly into place. I've had a few times where it didn't lock in, and so I do tend, if I'm going to be using it, I would tend to make sure I pop that over, make sure that's in place. Good Lord, Tobias at Knife Chats with Tobias did a video, and he reviewed the Wasp version of this knife, and he had the same issue. In fact, he had 2 different knives of that model and series, and both of them had the issue. If I can find it, which shouldn't be too hard, I'll link it in the description below. So that is one thing to be aware of. But overall, a little bit disappointed in this one. Like I say, the fit and finish just isn't there. The crack in the handle, right from the factory, that kind of sucks. But, this is something I bought locally. I would probably try and return it. I know Rough Ryder has a lifetime warranty on their knives, but to ship this back to the States and deal with all that rigmarole for the price of it is just not worth it to me. Perhaps I'll order another one at some point and see if I have better luck with the quality. But again, it's for the theme, I still do enjoy and appreciate the theme. So that's going to come in comparatively to your case sodbuster. Just for a loose comparison, I've got the Browning Saudi style, which is pretty much in the dimensions of the Sodbuster Junior. So That's roughly what you would see if you were looking at a case sod buster and a case sod buster junior. So, well, that's all I have for today on this one. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked, please consider tapping that like button. If you have any questions, comments, criticisms, please drop those down in the comments section below and I'll get back to you. And if you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing to the channel and maybe tap that little bell so every time I drop a video, you'll get to know. That said, y'all get out there, have a fabulous day, and I hope you have a great coming week. Y'all take care.